Good afternoon. Today we're going to show you how to use GBRUnion to extract small windows from a Gerber file and then to export them as DXF files. Here's our test case, and for purposes of this example we would want to extract, say, several of these drill holes so we have some alignment. And then we're going to extract little portions of the lines here to measure their thickness and their spacing. What we want to do is to use the GBRUnion option. Let's set it up correctly. The most important thing is circularize in order to ensure that we get arcs in our output, and I'm going to set a chord error of 0.001. We want the data to come out as embedding. Of course, we want DXF output. And I'm going to give the output file name Windows because I'm going to select a number of windows. So now that I've got that all set up, we come here and we say use window selections because we don't want the entire design, we want just the portions we want to check out. Now I'll click on set window selections. And you can see that I'm going to use all rectangular, and I'm going to change the mode to additive so that each selection I make is added to the previous selections. That'll allow me to get little pieces of different parts of the board. We simply come to the part we want to select and then click, drag, and release. There's that selection. And let's get this little drill hole, and let's get this drill hole here. And now let's say we wanted to select this area here so we could measure the space between these two transmission lines and their thickness. And let's say this was also a critical dimension, and this was a critical dimension, and all along here is a critical dimension. So those are the windows that we want to measure. When we're all done, we'll click on Finish. So that's selected 8 different windows. And now I just have to press OK. The program will do its computations, and it will export a DXF file. Now we'll open that DXF file in AutoCAD and see what we have. Click Open. There's the file we just created, and let's pan it over to here roughly. Let's see what we have. So at our lower left we have our alignment mark. You notice that's a circle, even though you see the facets on it. If you do a regen, now you see it's a nice smooth circle, so there's no vertices at all. And the same applies to this guy and to this guy. Now where we created our selection window, the data there has been clipped out. What you see is the 2 edges of the trace. Very easy to measure the width of them. And you can also measure from, say, this edge to this edge, and that will give you the spacing between the 2 transmission lines. And the same here, and the same here, and the same here. Now let's look at this arc here, and you see that when I highlight it, we don't see all these little vertices, we just see an arc section. Well, that arc has been recovered, and that was due to the circularize option that we used. So this is our DXF. It's completely flat. It's ready to be loaded into our inspection system. Thank you.